He's looking at a 540i BMW 2019, 72,000 miles.
I just checked his credit report. He's 564, the first time buyer, and he only has a few credit cards.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, another person complaining about a brand new luxury car. I ain't gonna do too much more talking. Let's get right to it. Let's go.
It's a 2026 GLC Mercedes. Brand new car. So naturally, one would imagine there's no issues with it. I am driving on 395. 5-lane highway. I am in the middle lane of the highway. It is rush hour, like almost about to be 4 p.m. So there was a lot of people, so it was slow. So the car was going quite slow just based off of the traffic. And then it starts to get slower, and I'm trying to speed up, and the car just keeps going slower till it stops. Completely stops in the middle of the highway, in the middle of 395. Just stops. It won't speed up. I turn it on, turn it off. I'm on the gas. Every light is blinking on the inside panel. Every light is blinking. I am in panic. I put my hazard lights on. Mind you, this is a 5-lane highway. I'm in the middle lane, and the 2 lanes to my right-hand side are merging lanes. So these are people coming onto the on-ramp, and while the other 2 lanes are the normal highway. So people are going 60 to 70 miles per hour. And
that's the problem people are having with these 2026 luxury cars. They got so much new technology in it, it's just malfunctioning. So that's why I keep telling people, make sure you're doing your research before you run out and buy these 2026, 2027. Now, the 2027s are coming out. So do your research, man, before you run out and buy these cars.
And this vehicle stops in the middle. Like, it was bumper to bumper, so it wasn't necessarily 60 miles, but like as people were going, they start to speed up, right? So I'm stopped. Luckily it was like a little bumper to bumper behind me so that I could put my hazard lights on and people can start going around me. But then the traffic builds up and people are honking. They're like speeding past me from like the on-ramp roads, and then people are trying to go around me to get onto the on-ramp road. So they're merging, and then the other cars in the other lanes are going, and I'm just stuck, and I'm freaking out, and I call emergency services. They say they're on their way. It's going to be like state troopers that are coming. I don't necessarily know where I'm at, so it's like taking time to figure out where I'm at. The car is completely turned off at this point.
Wow.
The AC's turned off. It is 100 degrees inside the vehicle. I can't open my door. I can't turn down the windows either. I'm just stuck. And the cars just keep going by. Finally, a trooper comes. I was trying to call the SOS on the Mercedes. They said just call emergency services. They couldn't connect to the car. I'm calling the dealership being like, what car did you give me? Like, what could you do? And they're saying, well, we don't know. We don't know what's wrong. We have to look at the car. We can't tell you what's going on. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you can't connect into this car. It's a brand new car. And
what she mean by you can't connect into the car? No, that ain't how it works. That's crazy. You can't connect it to the car. I know with all the new technology, people may think that, but I don't think that's how it works now. They definitely got to get the car back to the dealership and do a diagnostic of what's going on, man. That's funny.
And they're not being helpful. So the trooper comes, he looks at it, he's like, I don't like, it looks like it needs to get towed. So the tow truck comes. This man's name was Chris from Henry's. He was amazing. He was so professional, so kind, so empathetic, made sure that I was safe. I really appreciate him. And he tows my car to the dealership, and I am in the front seat, and we get to the dealership. I get to the dealership, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, can somebody explain to me why a 2026 brand new vehicle just stops in the middle of the highway?
Right.
And I'm sitting there in the middle of it, and I am stuck. I kid you not, I was there for 1 hour. Like, it took about 25 minutes to 30 minutes for the trooper to show, and then the rest of the time for the tow truck to come. And when I get to Mercedes of Alexandria, I asked to speak to the manager, and the manager comes out and is like, sorry, yeah, we just don't really know why that would happen. And I said, why would you put me in such a dangerous vehicle in the first place? He's like, well, we would never do that intentionally. We just, we just didn't know, and we wouldn't have known what to do. And
I mean, yeah, I don't think that they will intentionally do something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just a vehicle that malfunctioned. I mean, what she expect them to say? You know what I'm saying?
I'm like I mean, the man was just so dismissive of what I just experienced. Like, I understand if you can't really diagnose the issues of the car until the car like is
Yeah.
whatever, you look into it. But no one offered to stay on the phone with me until emergency services arrived. No one said I am so sorry, like I'm so sorry, I can't believe this happened to you. Like, there was no empathy whatsoever for what I just experienced and the fact that they gave me a car that could have killed me.
Wow.
And when I go and I talk to the manager, I'm like, this is just so unacceptable. And he's just like, yeah, well, I mean, it's happened to other cars, but just not new cars. So like, sorry, I guess I am so sorry.
What?
That's what he said. And he was just saying so like nonchalant. Mind you, the tow truck guy needs to get paid. He was more worried about getting a receipt from the tow truck. He's like, oh yeah, man, give me my receipt. Don't forget to give me my receipt, man. Don't forget my receipt. I'm like, and while I'm sitting here after what I just experienced, and he's just like looking at me with a blank stare, being like, yeah, sorry.
That's messed
What
up, bro.
I could do is maybe I can give you like some credit for your new tires. And I
That's
said,
terrible.
absolutely. Like, I'm going to talk to corporate because this is just insane that this is your reaction to it. Like, I would like to have the owner of the company, like of the dealership, call me and apologize. And he said, well, they don't do that. They don't deal with customer service. Like, that's my job. And I look at him and I'm like, excuse me? And he's like, well,
Right.
they don't have to. They're the owners. They don't have to do that. Like, that's not part of their job. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with your lectures today. Like, I'm done with your lectures because you're trying, like, we're done. I'm going to talk to corporate and I'm not accepting anything until I talk to corporate. But this was the most dangerous situation that you all put me in on this brand new car. And the fact that he said, oh, it's happened before to other cars.
Oh, wow.
But just not a new car. So, okay, so this has happened before in other cars, and you should have known how to handle it in the moment that it happened.
Right.
Or at least have some kind of fucking empathy for what I just went through.
Right.
Like, it was so terrifying to be stuck in the middle of a highway and have no resources, right? Like, I'm calling 911, I just sit there and wait on a brand new car.
That's bad. And the funny thing is, well, not funny. Let me not say funny. The crazy thing is, they could have easily smoothed this over with her with better customer service. And I mean, you would expect that from a Mercedes dealership. But nowadays, it's just hard to get people to, care. You know what I'm saying? Really, all they wanted to do was just probably just throw her in another car and get her up out of there. And the sad thing is, they're going to put that same car right back on the lot. Guarantee you. So that's why you have to make sure that you're reading the reviews when you're taking your car in for service. Not saying that she didn't do this. I mean, obviously, this is a dealership she's been dealing with, but a lot of times management change, things change and the customer service changes. Um, but that's why I only deal with Lexus guys, you know what I'm saying? Because their customer service is crazy good, like unbelievably good. And I hope this video gets out there. That's why I'm covering it, guys. Like, honestly, I'm trying to get her video to blow up. Maybe somebody in Mercedes, one of the big dogs, will see it. If you got an older vehicle, it's just make more sense to keep that. Because if you go buy a new car, it's probably going to be in the service center more than it's driven.
You guys, I'm at Mercedes waiting for my car. Tell me why owning my dream car has low-key been a nightmare. I haven't had my G-Wagon in like a month. Just tell me why. I get into my car one day, right?
G-Wagon.
Like normal, thinking everything's fine. And then all these Christmas lights start popping up on the dashboard and I'm like, So I bring it in thinking that it's gonna be something simple because my car has always been fine. Tell me why. They go, oh, a rodent, a rat, a bunny, something went in my car, in like the motor, and started chewing at the wires. Excuse me? And then I'm like, oh, okay, like how much is it gonna be, right? $4,000. $4,000. Actually, almost $5,000. And I'm like, they tell me this on the phone. And I come in and I'm like, I'm like, $4,000 is actually crazy. So I talk to them, negotiate something, and then they put it down to $2,000, like 2,000 something. And I was like, okay, that's more doable. I just paid that, and now I'm gonna see my car for the first time in a month. Think twice if you want to get your dream car because they are very expensive. Obviously, I knew that going in, but I still took the risk. And things happen, life happens, and
it just always amazes me. People who buy these super expensive cars like a G-Wagon are surprised when things cost $2, $3, $4, $5, $6,000 to repair. It's like, you have to automatically know that that's what it's going to cost. Like a brake job may cost you 10 grand. And you consistently see people complaining about having to pay more than $1,000 to get something fixed on these cars.
I kind of need y'all help.
Uh-oh, here we go.
We've been
Another
having
Escalade.
problems with my Cadillac Escalade since we've gotten it. My husband just gets it fixed because it was my dream car.
Dream car stuff.
Now, all 4 of the cameras then went out on my truck. And Cadillac is just like, they never seen that before. So they can try to fix it, but they just never seen it before. But
what you mean they can try to fix it, never seen it before? That's unacceptable. You made this vehicle, you built it. Things go wrong. That's the customer service things I'm talking about. How you gonna tell a customer that? It's unreal, man.
that's what the one that Frisco told my husband. So I'm trying to think of a nice 3rd row seat car or SUV that's nice, that compares to the
Lexus.
Escalade, because and I need to sit high too.
I will get some food.
Highlander.
Because I have kids, so I need a 3rd row, and it needs to be nice. If y'all can help.
Man, there's plenty of vehicles you can buy that has a 3rd row that are nice. Why it gotta be an Escalade? Why it gotta be compared to an Escalade? Because if you go out and get a Denali, you're gonna have the same issues. And don't get me wrong, those are very nice vehicles. But people act like they're too good to drive something simple. The new Honda Pilot is very nice. The new Toyota RAV4s are nice. Even the older ones. The Lexus RX 350s are very nice. I mean, if you just gotta have a big dog, I mean, obviously these people got unlimited money. So if it has to be something nice, you can get a Toyota Highlander, the Grand Highlander. Those are really nice. She already
I'm
mad.
literally pulled over right now because my heart is pounding because my Mercedes believes that it knows more about driving than I do, and to be safe, for the 3rd time this week, it slammed on my brakes for me, flinging me forward, making this awful noise as it applied the brake when nothing was there. Nothing.
Wow.
This car is the worst car I've ever had in my entire life.
Now, you can actually turn that stuff off. Now, I don't know about Mercedes. Now, I know my wife Lexus, you can actually turn that feature off because it will get you. A lot of times I was backing up in the Lexus and it, gave that little joke. I was like, man, what the heck? But you can turn it off if it start doing it too much. Like I said, I don't know about the Mercedes. Leave it in the comments, guys. Can you turn that off in the Mercedes?
The worst car I've ever had. Brand new Mercedes. And it legitimately is the worst car to drive, to have. And I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make it stop. But the feeling that you get when you think you have backed into something and your car just stops in the middle of the road because it sensed something. Shaking. I'm shaking. So at this point, I don't know. I just want them to take it away, and I want to own any. This was my dream car. My dream car was a Mercedes-Benz.
Dream car,
and I got my Mercedes last year. I bought it, brand new, outright. So proud of myself. I hate that it makes driving awful. Just want someone to give me back my old car or any other car that isn't going to traumatize me. If anyone has any advice, let me know. I'm sure this must be a feature I can turn off, but seeing as how I can't plug in my phone and make that work because it never says it's connected, every time I say, hello Mercedes, it talks and then says it cannot do the function at all, or it doesn't do it at all. And it says it could self-park. Do you know where it self-parks?
I'm sorry, can you say that again, please?
No, I'm not going to say anything because you won't do it. The only place it'll self-park is in the middle of the road. Yeah, you should try it. So, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that right now.
Don't. I am so over it at this point. It's just my public service announcement.
Now, see, she's somebody who doesn't need a new car like that. After you get to a certain point in your life, man, you just want simple. And that's the issue now. Every single car got all these features that you do not need. I don't need my car to self park. My wife Lexus has that. We would never use that. Those are the features and the things that they make seem as so important to try to convince you to buy the car. And this lady right here, she obviously didn't sit down with the car salesman and go over all the features in the car. Because I'll be surprised if you cannot turn that feature off. But again, you got to do your research on these cars, man. Some of this stuff is unnecessary, and it's mainly things that's going to go wrong with the vehicle. Some of this stuff is just too much. It's just more of a chance of things going wrong. That's why Toyotas, Hondas, people get Lexus a hard time because they don't keep up with the latest technology. And I think that's smart because they like to make sure things are going to work long term before they put it in their vehicles. And that's why their reliability scores are super high because you look at Hyundai, they got every single feature you can get, but they don't give themselves time to test it and see if it's going to work long term and end up failing. People are frustrated with the vehicle. So just make sure you know what comes with these cars when you buy them, because something like this would drive you crazy. And if she try to trade this car in or something, she's not going to get what she paid for. It's a Mercedes. It's going to depreciate super fast. So she may just be stuck.
Luxury car definitely has its pros and cons. Like, for example, I get a lot of compliments when I go into like the fast food drive-throughs. I get treated a lot differently than I was treated when I drove around in my Honda. And for some reason, people like to offer me free things, which is so weird to me because there are people out here who really do need things for free. And y'all are offering it to me because I'm known, because I have a nice car, because I've made a name for myself. And I just always found that weird how there are literally homeless people who walk into restaurants all the time asking for food. There are literally homeless people who ask for certain things all the time and people just push them away. But because y'all see a person who's known, because y'all see a person who has nice things, y'all want to offer them free stuff and they don't even need it. I just always felt like that was weird.
Man, that is kind of crazy how people see you in a nice vehicle and they treat you different. I don't know why. But I think that is kind of changing. I think people don't view, luxury cars or, expensive cars like that anymore. Because at this point, man, anybody can get a BMW or Mercedes. They might have a 28% interest rate and a $1,500 a month car payment, but anybody can get a car like that. So that don't make you look no different than anybody else in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? But again, like who even has time to judge people like that? I know I don't. I don't care. If I see a nice car, I just say, man, that's a nice car. I don't care if they pay cash for it. I don't know if the interest rate super high because it really doesn't affect my life at all. But I just hope people understand that stuff really doesn't matter. Don't put yourself in a bad situation. It's unnecessary and it means nothing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We just need to get to point A and point B. That's it.
Expensive it is to own a nice car, like specifically
We
a
know.
luxury car. And by luxury, I'm not talking like a Rolls Royce or a Bugatti. I'm just talking about like a BMW or a Lexus, like that level. And I'm also going to get ready for Pilates while we talk about it. Okay, so.
Well, first of all, I don't know if you can compare BMW and Lexus. I think there's two different tiers, if you ask me. Lexus is luxury, but BMW is like a different level of luxury. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, Lexus, they are starting to make their cars a little more luxurious, but BMW, that's always been their thing. People buy Lexus for long term, more reliability. They're going to keep their car 15, 20 years. BMW is just for quick satisfaction, a show off. You're going to have all the bells and whistles. So I don't think you can really compare them. I don't think that's a good comparison. Leave it in the comments, guys, what y'all think.
My husband wanted a fast car. He wanted something fast and zippy to get around town. And we love the way BMWs drive. I drive a BMW, but I drive like an X7, so it's like a normal BMW. He got...
Well, wait a minute. How is an X7 considered a normal BMW? That's like a $90,000 vehicle. You people crazy, man. I guess that's how it is when you got money.
Deal on the car itself from our BMW dealership. It was a car that someone had bought with like a special interest, and then they decided they didn't like it and turned it and decided to trade it in. So it had very low mileage, and it was kind of like a collector's type of car. This one's kind of, I feel like not many people even know what this is. It's a BMW, but it's a BMW Alpina B7 Alpina.
We know what that is.
I'm not a car person. I could care less. This car, nothing but trouble since we got it. First of all, no one works on this thing outside of like one mechanic at our BMW dealership. So you can't just take it anywhere. Even though it's not like under a warranty or anything at the BMW dealership, if you try to take it somewhere, they won't even look at it. Like even tire shops are like, no, we can't help you with that. Like, my husband is not the most responsible car owner. I mean, he drove that thing to death. A couple other crazy things that were going on with it. The sensors in that thing will just go off for no good reason. And with BMWs, they have like a tire pressure reader. So if your car is like low pressure in the tires and you need to put air in it, it'll like ping up an alert and let you know. That is
Like she's saying these things like none of the other brands have that feature. Like talking to people like we so beneath them that the cars we drive don't have tire monitors. Like, you know, tire pressure sensors. Like, come on, lady. And the fact that he bought that Alpina BMW and don't service it, he in for a rude awakening. That thing's gonna cause him an arm and a leg to get fixed.
not working, which is why he did not realize that his tire was getting flat until he had a full blowout. Beyond that, there were like some small things, an oil change and a new tire, possibly needing some sort of alignment. There's like a list of like 15 things that need to be fixed, including a brand new battery life of the operating system for the car. So it said the battery life of the operating system is out and it has to be replaced. $3,000. All these other things totaling up to almost $8,000.
Wow. That's crazy. That dealership saw him coming from a mile away. Ain't no way you're supposed to buy a vehicle like that and don't know what you're getting into. He gonna end up selling that. You're gonna already tell, because first of all, he don't know what he's doing. You can't have a car like that and don't have a personal mechanic to work on it and not service it when you need to service it. And that's what happens with a lot of people. They buy these cars just because you can get something don't mean you should get it. This is a prime example.
Hey, how are you?
What?
You ready to get rolling today? Yeah. You looking to put down or cash out?
There we go.
How much you working with?
1,000.
So the way to go to be 1,000 today, 500 in 2 weeks, and your payments will be 150 a week.
See, with a situation like hers at a dealership like this, you kind of got to be upfront about what you're going to put down, because that's how the transaction works. It's all about your down payment and how much you're willing to pay bi-weekly. Not bi-weekly. I think you got to pay weekly for these cars. So when your credit bad, these are the type of options you're left with. And this is crazy. I mean, I wouldn't do it. Now, let me say this. Let me rephrase that. Let me say I would try my best not to get in a situation like this where I would have to go to a dealership like this, because you never should say never, because life happens, things happen, and you never know, you might end up at a place like this.
Okay.
Do you get paid weekly or bi-weekly?
I'm a teacher, so every 15th and the...
Oh, so semi-monthly. So your payments will be $315 semi-monthly.
Okay.
Semi-monthly.
All right, just give me a second. Let me show them. I got to give them some keys real quick, and then I'll be able to show you what you can do.
Okay.
If you like some of them options, I have you come on the side, make sure we can approve you. We approve you based on your job. And then if you like, we approve you, then you'll be able to test drive that car.
Okay.
All right, bet. Look at these. You can do, I know for a fact, you can do this Expedition and that black Mazda next to it. So you can look at those. Yep, and that Mazda, either one of those. Or the Avalon. I could do this one, but it's 15. This is a 2016. If you could scratch out a little bit more, yeah. If you can do 15, I'll get you on this one. Backup camera, Bluetooth.
That's crazy.
Yep, so you can do that one. We're gonna see, I can do this Honda Pilot over here. I can do this Honda Pilot, 2009. Yeah. I got this Camry over here you can do.
Honda or Toyota is our best option.
I like this one.
You like the Pilot?
I do. I always wanted a Pilot.
Okay. This white Camry right here as well.
Oh, that's too small. You
Nah, you gotta drive the car. Still gotta drive it. I got Keen gonna ride with you on a test drive. Okay. So you're gonna take it on the expressway. Just be careful in this rain. And let me know what you think when you come back, okay?
See you in the rain.
Careful, careful. You know how to drive, right?
Yeah.
All right, just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How'd it ride?
That don't need headlights.
Okay, what you thinking?
I think I'm gonna go. My husband said it's the broken rear light on the passenger side.
Okay, you need a light?
Already got issues. But it's a Honda.
Alrighty,
that's a good
so
choice.
I got your insurance, your timid registration, and your receipt from the money I got from you today.
Gotcha.
Everybody send my way that buy cars, $100 off your payment. That's yours right there. You get this picture in front of the car. Let me have you come to the left, all the way to the left. To the left, to the left. Oh. Bomb right there. Stay right in front of like, look, brand new now. Shoot. There you go. Bomb right there. Wow. Right? So my bad. Hell yeah, let's get it. What you gonna do now that you got your car?
Make some money.
Oh, get the money on us, bro.
Smooth, fast, great A experience.
Appreciate the business.
Thank you.
Y'all be safe. My pleasure.
Y'all shop.
Let's get it.
Right,
appreciate you again, brother. It was a pleasure meeting you guys, man. All right.
Well, at least it seemed like he cared about his customers. I mean, you can't knock him. He got to make his money. Obviously, their credit not that good, so this is what they're left with. This is her option. And luckily, she picked a reasonable vehicle. A lot of people go to dealerships like this. They want the Mercedes, the BMW, the 2008 BMW. And she actually picked something smart and reliable. And that vehicle may last her for a long time, but these are cash cars. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be making payments, probably $500-$600 a month on a car that she probably should be paying about $10,000 in cash for. But she got to make a monthly payment because of her credit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people, make sure you keep your credit straight or work on your credit if your credit is not as great as it need to be. Because that's going to determine where you go and how much you pay and what type of vehicle you're going to purchase. And this is stuff that you all know. I'm just reiterating it to those who don't know, because there's a lot of people that come to my channel because they need help with purchasing cars. And if your credit is not right, you're gonna get a super high interest rate, or you're gonna end up at a dealership like this, where you're gonna be paying monthly payments on a car you should be paying cash for.
People regret buying the most? I can't speak for everyone, but I can tell you from experience that with our leasing company, Ford Broncos have been returned nonstop way before the lease ends. And anytime we do a Ford Bronco lease on someone, they always want to get out of it sooner. Why? Honestly, I can tell you, I think the drive is just not what other people are expecting. It looks cool, I guess, for the beginning, but the interior is just not luxurious, not tech savvy, not that fun.
I actually thought the Bronco would look a lot better than that. And for what I understand, a lot of females like those trucks. But once they get them, they don't like them. And then they stuck with them because they depreciate tremendously. That's almost like buying a Mercedes. Those trucks do not hold any type of value at all. So again, guys, hopefully we learned something from these clips today, guys. I'm back. I've been on vacation. I needed some time, to spend with the family. Needed a little break from everything, but I'm back. I'm about to start pumping these videos out. So if you're new, please hit the subscribe button because it's about to go down. I'm about to be dropping 1 to 2 and 3 videos a day, guys. So we about to be active. So make sure you hit that notification bell and click all so you can get notified once I drop a video. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all watching. And also go over and subscribe to my new channel, Full Tank. That's what I'm going to be doing. Car reviews, going to car meets, cars and coffee. Not anything crazy. Like I'm not going to where they shutting down the highways and all that. If that's what you're thinking, then that's not what's going down on my channel. This is for grown folks. I'm going to be doing reviews for like regular cars like Honda Civics, Toyota Camrys, a Lexus LS460 or 500. It may be a daggone Mazda 3. It may be anything. I'm a car guy. I like all cars. So I decided I'd create a new channel and to leave all the finance stuff up on this channel. And we're going to do like strictly car stuff on the Full Tank channel. So go subscribe to that channel. I'm going to leave a link in the description. I appreciate y'all watching. I'm back and I see y'all on the next one. Peace.